Hi Bunnies, my name is Eleni. Welcome to me. I haven't made a video in a minute and a half if we're counting. I was looking at been playing a lot of like relaxing stuff on YouTube, in the background and stuff like that. And I thought about, I've been working on like uploading like just a live thing of just relaxing music on my YouTube channel. Then I'm like, man, it's been a couple of years since I posted a video. And it's been since 2017. And when I tell you that that's not what I intended to happen, I'm not joking. So I just found it really hard at some point to do anything other than just kind of go to my job, go home and sleep and nothing else, right? So I've talked on my social media before, especially Instagram, like about anxiety and depression and stuff like that. Maybe not in grave detail, but I think if you followed me enough on those mediums that you'll probably know. When I tell you I don't know where those years went of me not posting, I'm not exaggerating either. I don't know what happened. That wasn't the intention. The intention was not to just not post any content and not do anything else. The only reason is it's not that I have this big YouTube channel or whatever, but I enjoyed doing it. It was kind of like something that was strictly for me. I wasn't working for someone else. I wasn't doing something for someone else. I was just making videos and putting them together, and I just like doing it. And then at some point, I just didn't do it anymore. And yeah, so that's what happened. And now it's taken a while for me to start really feeling better. Like I've been feeling better on and off, things like that, all good intentions, things like, but when I'm off and stuff, I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And it unfortunately goes into things that I actually want to do, right? Like, oh, I could make a video. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll take a nap instead. That's kind of how that's been going. And I know you're like, but 4 years worth? Yeah. 4 years worth. That's no word of a lie. That's what's been happening. So I want to talk a bit about how I'm doing, but more like how we're doing, because we're in a pandemic and I know it's not new, but I have been feeling this COVID fatigue in the new year even more than before. And that's weird to me, not because it's weird to have COVID fatigue, but because I came into the new year thinking, you know what, we have a vaccine. Nothing's 100%, but it's like this light, it's a light at the end of the tunnel. The tunnel's still far away, but slowly but surely things will get better. And I still believe that. And I believed it, and I still believe that. But I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. And that's not a productive feeling, if feelings can be productive, but I just want to see my friends. I want to I have one friend that's I'm talking about like really close friends. I have one close friend that's like not too far from me. Like I could see her at any time, but we're each worrying about ourselves and, each other's family. And I don't want to be responsible for giving her or her family COVID, and she doesn't want to have that be responsible for that either for me. It's not an issue. Like we talk every day. There's a group chat with like other friends, my sister, stuff like that, and I am lucky that I live at home and I have my sister to talk to and my parents to talk to. Not everybody has that, so I am very lucky. But I could have taken a trip to see another friend who's about 4 or 5 hours away, and her baby, and and just feel over it. Just over it. Guys, I'm so over it. I cannot even. And being over it doesn't mean it's over. So maybe I'm babbling, maybe I'm venting a little bit, but last week was a rough week for me, and the entire week, like I was angry. It was rough. I was angry the whole week. Couldn't rest, couldn't do anything else. Like I was trying, but I was just angry. And this underlying thing that's still a tad there, but I've gotten better at talking myself down. And I'm trying not to feel sad about things, because you have to feel your feelings. They're important, right? So I've been feeling them, and now I'm trying to move forward. I have to take care of myself. And that's the thing. That's why I say, like, take care of yourselves, because that's very important. You're no good to anybody else if you can't take care of yourself, and really just, be completely selfish about it. Like, you're no good to yourself. And that's where I am. Like, I've gained even more weight. And it's not about being down on myself, like, oh, I'm fat and ugly. It's not that. I don't feel ugly, but I'm very heavy. I'm like a short, heavy person. And I don't mind being short. And it's not that I'm chubby. It's just, it's too much weight. And I can feel it. And then I got on the scale and I'm like, yeah, that shouldn't have happened. And it did. So again, I didn't feel sad about it. I just kind of felt like, yeah, no, I can't keep doing this, right? Like, food good. Never gonna think differently about it. Food good. I don't know if I'm a foodie. I don't know if it's just because I'm a fatty and I like to eat. I don't know if it's because I'm Greek and like all of our culture is just so much surrounded by food. And like, if I like you or and you come to my house, I'm force feed you. Doesn't matter if you don't want to eat, you're gonna eat. That's how that's gonna happen. And if I don't like you, I'll still offer you food. You know what? I don't want people to go hungry. Even people I don't like, I can't help it. You eat. I tell you, you eat. So I wanted to know how you guys were handling this COVID fatigue. I had started taking walks, and then it got really cold. And I know what you're thinking. Aren't you Canadian? Super Canadian, friends. But also cold, because we had a mild winter, and all of a sudden the temperature dropped, and I'm like, no. Work should offer us blankets and Snuggies. They can put the company logo on it. I don't care. But I'm gonna need a blankie at my desk. So yeah, it's just, I'm feeling cozy, and it's winter. So I've been moved into an office because we're just kind of creating as much distance as possible between us. So, it's a little difficult too. I can still go talk to my colleagues, slap on my mask, go talk to my colleagues. That's what we do all the time. But yeah, so I'm in an office, and so at least I have a little bit of space. I can take a break and do a few exercises and stuff like that. I didn't plan what I was going to say, because I just wanted to release it. And I don't mean to throw that onto you. That's not what I'm trying to do. But how do you handle this, like, this fatigue? It's just fatigue, like, how do you handle being over it? And how many times can you watch your favorite TV show? All the seasons on repeat? I'm guessing very many, because that's what I'm doing. I have a bunch of other shows to watch, but I just keep watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine over and over again, all the seasons. So anyway, how are you, bunnies? I hope you're doing well. I really do. I will be uploading either before this video goes live or just after, just a live to my YouTube channel. And it's just going to be like relaxing music and just comforting things. So you can tune into that and check if you like. You don't have to, but if you want something kind of like calm running in the background. And I'm going to be posting a lot more. So like a lot more. And some feelings, like today, when I was having all the feelings, and some just funnies, because you know what, we should laugh and we should have a good time together. So please always take care of yourself so that you can take care of each other, and I will see you very soon.